This is KUGAN CASSIUS Rifle Team in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We're at York Hall here for the BREAZEALE versus Joshua public workouts. Just worked out. Anthony OGOGO sporting a new hairstyle. What have you done?
Fresh from about 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
He's gone high, hasn't he? He's gone high. He had the blow, he had the hairdryer out. The blowing up. I'm a very simple guy. Up until about 6 months ago, I was a do-it-yourself at home #1 job all over. So it's all new to me, this hairdryer stuff. I don't know if I like it or not, but he's a nice geezer, so I'm like, okay, I'm going back.
It looks alright, it looks alright. You're in action this Saturday on the undercard, like I said, of the huge pay-per-view show from the O2. How much do you know about your opponent you're facing?
All I know is what I've read. I haven't seen him yet. Hoping to get some footage of him at some point, but he's had 13 fights, he's won 11, he's knocked out 10, so obviously he can bang. It's a very good record for any prospective fight, but particularly one who's coming off a long injury layoff. So yeah, but no, I feel good. He's lost twice, the two he's lost, both on points, so he's never been stopped. But no, so my objective, I look at that record and I could go, oh no, he's a banger. I'm looking at thinking, all right, he's been stopped, he's been beaten twice, but never been stopped. I'm going to be the first person to stop him. So that's my objective, that's my mission. Go in there, look good. If I can get a stoppage win, great. And then yeah, just get another win under the belt and crack on and move on to the next one.
I've noticed over the last year or so you're becoming a bit more vocal. Is that some of it, your talk is out of frustration?
I wouldn't spoon stir in the pot again. No, of course, it's frustration. Like when you came to my house that time, I let you in my house, man. That's an unusual thing. But
you never told me the story about the wheel flying off your motor.
I know, yeah, I know. I've got some more ones. I've got some good ones for you, though, mate. He's new and he had to give him something, you know. Hopefully you gave him a raise because of that, you know. But no, there's plenty in the archives that I'll bring out in different times. But yeah, because frustration, isn't it? You know, remember we spoke when George Groves boxed at the Copper Box, and you know, as my first time I'd watched boxing in a year because of the injury, and I was sitting there watching it. I was annoyed. I was frustrated because I wanted to get out there, and you know, I'd been in the gym that morning. I trained hard, and I said a few things. Maybe said a few things which maybe I was a bit, I don't know, a bit loose with my tongue. Wasn't as not as cerebral as I normally am when I talk, but it's just frustrations, mate. You know, I want to become a world champ, and at that time I felt like I was 2 years removed from that because of the bad luck I'd had, and my thought process has changed now. I'm actually quite happy where I'm at. In the 2 years I spent out, I've learned a lot about my body and myself. I'm hungrier than ever. I'm more determined than ever, and I'm back boxing now. So what's there to talk about? I can either whinge and complain and say, oh, I'm not where I want to be, but sure, I ain't where I want to be. So I can either sit and whinge about it, or I can just work hard and get there and enjoy the ride. And days like today, you know, it's a great occasion. I would have given my left bollock, you know, to be here 10 months ago, and I'm here. I'm enjoying it, and yes, it's all good.
Is still the objective, which has been throughout sort of your whole professional career, is just to get a consistent run of fights together?
Yeah, definitely. That's the objective now, to get some momentum. I've never, for one reason or another, I've never had momentum. I've never really walked to a ring and had a good training camp. It's just been really, really rubbish. I don't want to sit and whinge about the past. The past is gone. I can't do anything about it. It's gone now. All I can do is learn from it and move on and be a better person and a better athlete for it. I feel like because of the 2 years I've had, it's humbled me a lot. I've never been a big head. I've never been a loudmouth, braggadocious guy, but I've got a whole newfound appreciation for the sport of boxing. When you only ever box, you only ever know boxing, you get to the point where it's like, oh no, I've got to go for a run today, or I've got to go to the gym today. Since I've been back in the gym in January, I've never once whinged or complained about going training. I've enjoyed every session, even the hard hill sprints Tony's got us doing in the morning, or the tough spars. I've enjoyed them all thoroughly, and that's because that beats getting taken to the toilet by my girlfriend because I couldn't even go to the toilet by myself because I was in that much pain and that much sorrow. So no, it's great. I've got a whole new appreciation for boxing. I love it. I feel very blessed to be back in there because the injuries I've had as well, if this was 25 years ago, that's my career over, you know. So I'm lucky that sports science and medicine is at a stage now where I've been rebuilt and I'm ready to go again.
in your head, ideally, what would you consider at this stage of your career, or who would be a big fight against?
Next, as in next fight.
Yeah, like as in sort of a breakthrough fight at this stage of your career.
Do you know, I don't. Again, something else I've learned. I'm not really looking at people as in like, I want to fight him. I used to spend forever on box rec. He fought him. He stopped him. He done that. I used to spend all that time thinking, I want to fight him next. I want to fight him. And because of the injuries or whatever, the adversity I faced, none of it came to fruition. So that's so much mental energy just wasted, just gone, which I can never get back. So I'm thinking, why do that now? Why spend energy on things? Why try to control things I can't control? The only thing I can control is me, my body, my person, my brain, the way I work, the way I train, how much I train, and if I want to get better or not. And I want to get better so badly. I'm so eager to learn, and I'm like a child. I'm like a sponge. I'm trying to learn every single day. So I don't really care about who. They're all terracotta soldiers to me. They're all just nameless faces or faceless names. I don't care. I don't care. Whoever's in front of me, that's because my team thinks I can beat them at this stage, and I'll beat them. And just keep lining them up, and I'll keep beating them, and eventually I'll become a world champion. Will it be later than I hoped? Yeah, because of what's happened. But will I be a better world champion because of it? 100%. Because, like I said, I appreciate it way more now, and I've learned so much. I've learned non-boxing things in the 2 years I haven't been boxing. I've learned things about me. I've learned things which you don't learn in the boxing ring. Now it's my job to learn the things in the boxing ring to put the whole package together and become world champ.
I really wasn't trying to get you to call someone out, by the way.
No, mate, you know, look, there'll be plenty of time to be calling people out. You're asking me, basically, do you ask me, do I want to fight EUBANK JNR? Yeah, of course I do. He's got something I want, the British title. So whether it's him or whether it's this bloody toilet roll or whatever, I'm going to want to beat him, and it's not if it's not a toilet roll, it's got some fat ass, it must be toilet roll. Size of it. But no, it doesn't matter. I want to get what I want to get, and whether they've got a British title, European or world title, I want to beat those guys. Now, what I was going to say then was, if EUBANK JNR's got a British belt or someone unknown has got a British belt, obviously I'd rather fight EUBANK JNR for the belt because it's a bigger name, it's a bigger showpiece, it's a bigger showcase for everyone to enjoy, and I want to be in those big fights. You don't be fighting in front of 50 people when you can fight in front of 50,000, you know. So I do want the big names, and when I'm ready for those big names, I'm sure I'll get them. So I've got a great team behind me, and I'll beat them.
Anthony OGOGO, listen, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV, and listen, best of luck. I'm sure we'll see you again. It's only the start of fight week, so roll on Saturday.
Cheers, mate.
All right, thank you very much, mate.
You.